So as you can see, I do proper grown-up stuff. Everybody loves poo. Poo's funny. Okay, this next one is... I know we're not there yet, it's quite a while away, but every year I send the same list to Santa and see if you can guess how many the tight bastard has ever given me. It's called I Want. Dear Santa, I want a fit bird that the baddies can kidnap, and as they drag her away, I'll be back, and I will, with guns, lots of guns, and as I shoot the baddies, I'll make witty puns. I want to say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, in a bad guy's face as I push him off the roof and he falls through space. I want a day off with Ferris Bueller and to meet Steve McQueen in the cooler. I want to fly through space in the Starship Enterprise and be like Ray Milland and have X-ray eyes. I want to drive a car in the sky with Marty McFly and discover old bones with Indiana Jones. I want a transformer, my own metal man, who'll kick the shit out of baddies and blow up everything he can. I want to travel in time and chat with Einstein and help make a monster with Baron Frankenstein. I want Joe Strummer back alive, Dimebag and Gary Moore, and to replace them dead, Justin Bieber, Jedward, Rihanna, Cher Lloyd, Cheryl Coleman, Mustard, etc. and so many more. I want Simon fucking Cowell whipped with a wet towel. Then let's disembowel the arrogant little shit. I want to smoke a spliff the size of the sky, then go for a swim in a massive custard pie. I want to marry the sound of Dave Gilmour's guitar and have rock and roll babies with it born on a star. I want an end to war, trouble and strife, and Mila Jovovich to be my wife. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied, I don't need you. I want to break free, God knows, I want to sing like Freddie Mercury. But I want to play ping pong with King Kong, have a bar fight at night, injure a ninja, take tea with the Queen, eat spaghetti with a Yeti and a lolly with Stan and Ollie. But more than this, and above them all, I want just one kiss from Lauren Bacall. Thank you. I'm going to do a serious one now, because I do sometimes write serious stuff. This is a poem called State of the Nation, and since the Tories won the thing again recently, it's more relevant again. This is basically how I see the state of the nation. They're chopping up the NHS. What's going to be left at the end is anyone's guess. And corporations are ripping us off left, right and centre. And it seems like half our taxes don't get where they were meant to. Because politicians are claiming expenses for shit they never had. And the state of our trains and public transport in general is pretty fucking bad. And hospitals are run by bureaucrats, businesses by fat cats. And it seems like half our leaders are a bunch of greedy twats. Shops and pubs are shutting down a couple of dozen a week. If we don't hurry up and sort this out, we're going to end up like the Greek. A country with no money and an economy on its knees. Somebody needs to sort this shit out. Anybody, please. And bankers got us in this mess, way worse than the rest. But still they receive bonuses that take us 10 years to earn at best. The people we should look up to, those of supposedly high esteem, just toss us off and fuck our ass, if you see what I mean. And the welfare state is in a state disillusionment through the roof. And the people who are supposed to help just line their pockets and stand aloof. And music's no longer run by musicians. It's talentless shits that make all the decisions. They say, dress up pretty and play real nice. And you see this cake? We'll give you a tiny slice. It's like the Robin Hood days, but the opposite to be sure. Because what's given to the rich these days seems to be robbed off the poor. And then there's shit on the telly and shit in the news. And the whole celebrity culture makes me want to shit in my own truths. The more you have, the more you want, they say. In these days, it certainly fucking seems that way. There's always somebody suing other factions because nobody takes responsibility for their own actions. You sold me a cup of coffee. You didn't tell me it was hot. So when I spilled it and burnt myself, it's fine, it was my own fault. Not! How do people make money these days? Well, they put in a claim. They don't seem to know any other ways. Well, unless they become a Z-list celebrity whore and do fuck all of worth but still earn more and more. And no one's buying houses. They can't even afford the rent. And it doesn't take an Einstein to see the world is fucking bent. We've got wars we don't agree with, and doesn't it make your blood boil that the only reason we're killing these people is because we want their fucking oil? The country's in a mess, of that there is no doubt. But where are all our angry young bands? Why don't they stand up and shout? We had it in the 70s, punk said it all. It said if you don't hurry up and sort this shit out, you'll be first up against the wall. Like in the 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s, hell, even the 90s tried the best. although it was a decade that wasn't quite as bad as the rest. But where are all the protest songs from all our angry young bands? Music is supposed to reflect the times, and these days it's all fucking bland. Where's our Neil Youngs, Woody Guthrie's, or Bob Dylan's? Oh yeah, they're on the X Factor trying to make the millions. They don't care what they say. They sing songs that don't make waves, and the only reason the world keeps turning is dead rock stars spinning in the graves. Music is supposed to change the world and tell it when it gets shitty, but the only thing music does these days is suck on Simon Cowell's titty. And you know, I say all this stuff and I ask all these questions, but I know I don't have any answers, but I do know that it's not all doom and gloom, because there are still cool people out there. I mean, shit, just look around this room. Can I have a tad more vocal in my monitor, please? Which is my monitor.